my goodness, we are finally back from the end, and I finally got the elytra. Four of them, actually. But I am Steve. Okay. I'll never do that again. Don't worry. Yeah, it was a pretty good trip. I got a bunch of stuff. I got 19 shulker shells, so that's a nice even number. Because, you know, that one spare shulker shell that's going to wait for a mate there. Also got the ender chest, and with all the levels, I decided to do a bunch of books, and those books are mostly useless. However, I did get an efficiency 4, and I combined some of the pickaxes that I got from the end cities, and I got, look at this, a silk touch pickaxe, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and a fortune 3 pickaxe with efficiency 5 and breaking 3. What I usually do with my pickaxes is I like to just name them whatever the enchantment is. So basically, whenever I'm scrolling, I can see which one I have without, having to go to the extra effort. I could be creative and come up with like a really cool name for my pickaxes, and we might do that in the future. But for now, I think I'm just going to have the basics, and I have no plans to get netherite anytime soon. But who knows? I'm kind of moving a little bit fast with the series because I'm really focused on the building and I just want to get going. I found this house on this platform here, and this villager is hanging out and he's kind of isolated. I think I'm going to use him for the mending enchantment. So I want to get him into this house. I'm just going to hit him with the boat if I can. Oh, sorry. Oh, that was easy. Okay. I'm definitely not doing things the right way right now. I just want to get that mending book so that I can get on my way. And on my way over here, I decided to take off my elytra because I realized I only have 20 firework rockets and I used all of my gunpowder. So we're going to have to do probably not a creeper farm specifically, but I think like a general mob farm is going to be next on the agenda. I want to be able to fly constantly. Listen, I'm used to flying from one end of my storage area to the other. I'm used to like not even taking steps anymore. Like I want that level of elytra usage in this. So I need everything. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to place a lectern and check his trades. Band of arthropods. I could kill this guy. We're just going to do this until I get a mending book that's like 15 emeralds or less. I'll be happy with that. I'm not looking for like the most optimal setup. Yeah, we're going to be here a while. Yeah, I don't have enough emeralds, and that's way too expensive. I'm not paying 24 emeralds for mending. Oh, do we take it? That's still pretty expensive. I have been doing this for about 20 minutes. Oh, it hurts, but let's hold out. Regret. Oops. Okay. Sorry, dude. Oh, so much for the good trades. Yes, finally. I will take it. Oh. I am out of here. All right, see you, buddy. I'll be back the next time I need you. And just like that, we finally have a fully enchanted elytra. I also got a new diamond axe and a shovel, slightly improved from before, so we're in pretty good shape. And I have been busy. I finally have enough materials for as many rockets as I need. I built a mob farm. And there it is, the best build I've ever made. The netherrack aesthetic really ties it all together, I think. The sloping lines going down and the water dripping from the interior of the mob farm, I think are just such a stylish choice. Joking, of course. This is like the ugliest thing I've ever built in my life. I'm not going to keep this for too long. We'll figure out like a really nice build. I just wanted to get something together so that I could get some rockets. And now I have as many rockets and bones as I need. So I have been spending quite a bit of time trying to plan out some of the city area and what I'm going to build and where. So I've expanded this front out a little bit, created a bit of a retaining wall, and I set out some of these locations for buildings. So I have like a rough idea of what things might look like. I did envision a curved road that goes to this little bridge that I just kind of threw in. I didn't really plan it out or anything. I just made a bridge, like a stone bridge. I think it came out okay. We might have to go back and revise this one. Not sure how I feel about the lights just sitting there, but for now, I think it's a really nice little bridge and it's very usable. One of the things I want to do with this build is create things organically. So as I was like thinking, I was creating like grid systems and that's boring. We don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do probably for the next few episodes is create points of interest around the base. So what I mean by that is there has to be something in that direction, maybe over down this way. This is the south, and over in these directions as well. And if we can create roads to go to those, then we'll start to have like a pretty decent idea of where things might cross each other, where intersections might form. And as we build those roads, we'll find little points of interest that, you know, maybe there's like a little house or a farm or something. So I want to create a road that goes over this bridge and it goes around and follows this tree line. And I've done a little bit of terrain flattening, so it shouldn't be too difficult. So it's going to follow the tree line all the way down. It just kind of slopes over. And eventually we're going to find ourselves at this island. So we'll have another little bridge here, and then we will have a farmhouse with a giant wheat field, maybe a little pasture for the cows, and a windmill. So that is the project we're doing today. So I just want to get that down quickly so we can work on the road and surrounding areas. Oh, a pink sheep. Okay, so let's get building. And the build is complete. And the strangest thing was that the vast majority of the building, the thing that took me the longest time was the carrots and potatoes and wheat. The farming portion took way longer than anything else, even the builds themselves. So I found it kind of funny. These pumpkins right here were already here, so I figured let's just give them a little barrier and keep them as they are. I might add in a few like growing pumpkins so that we can come in and farm them if we need to. But that's definitely for another day. There are tons of little elements that I really enjoyed, like making this little cart. I thought it was really fun. And I think I did a pretty good job. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think about that. I think it's okay. Kind of hard to make wheels in Minecraft. It's a very blocky game. This little house was great. The only thing that I'm really kind of unhappy with is the chimney. I use these to cover up the campfire, but in the next update, they're going to have a gray wood. So I'm thinking that it's going to be perfect. So whenever that comes out, I will swap that out and see if that's a little bit better. I'm really excited for that. There's so much to be excited about in the next update with cushions and the concrete variants with the slabs and the stairs. Same for the wool, which is really cool. Ha, I rhymed. But I'm really excited about all that stuff. I think that is a huge, much needed change. And I am looking forward to all of the different little creative ideas that people will get from those blocks. Of course, we have our path all the way back to the base, and it is looking really great. Of course, it's nighttime, so I'm a little worried that I'm going to land and get hit by something, but that's okay. All right, I better sleep. Well, that's going to do it for today. I just wanted to say really quickly that I am pretty shocked at the last video's response. I think at the time of recording, we had about 250 views, which I In my wildest dream, I would have thought it would have been like 10. So having 250 people click on the video and hopefully stick around and watch was really cool. So thank you very much, and I appreciate it so much. If you liked the video, please subscribe and come back to the next one. I'm going to try to keep these at like a roughly weekly basis, but I'm not going to hold myself to it, but I'm gonna strive for a week. We'll see if that happens, but there will be videos. I'm excited. I am super addicted to Minecraft, so we're just gonna keep going until forever. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. I am Steve.